was thinking, I'm out on 337. I'm thinking it really didn't even start. The really big hills didn't start till you got to Lakey and then go out towards Lakey. I'm on 337. It's part of the Twisted Sisters, but I don't think I'm in the big part yet. And I'm going to get up here when I get to Lakey, and I'm going to start heading home. But I can remember it was Highway 83 going north towards home that I found some really pretty scenes, and that's where I think I found that bridge with the waterfalls and the cypress trees and just some really cool hill country cabins along the Guadalupe River. So I'm not going to go too much further up into the big, huge hills, which they are getting big. Look how big those are. Those are not just regular hill country like where I live. These are much bigger. But I'm not going to head into there because it's already 2 o'clock and I probably got a 3-hour drive home, and it gets dark about 5, so hopefully I can get home before it gets too dark, because when it starts getting dark, it starts getting a lot colder. So it's only 68 now, so it could drop down in the 40s in the evening, and then I'll have to stop and put on some a little bit warmer clothes. But anyway, here's Lakey. It looks like leaky, but it's actually Lakey. I smell somebody burning cedar trees. Anyway, the hills start big way out there. I mean, really big. But I'm not going to make it because it's already too late. And I got an early start today, too. I was probably left about 9:30. But anyway, I'll turn it back on and see. I see something else kind of pretty. I did go through some pretty areas, though. I mean, even on 337 where I wasn't quite in the Twisted Sisters yet. But it was still pretty, some of those cutout canyons. Anyway, bye. Oh, this is cool. I can imagine this gets flooded. This is the Frio, F-R-I-O River. Nothing coming, but kind of pretty. Looks like they got some water running from the rains we had, but nowhere near flooded. But I can imagine that, you know, going over that when it does flash flood, it goes over this road complete. Well, yeah, there you go, 5 feet above the road. You'll die if you get in it. Oh, there's some cabins up there. Awesome. Along the Frio River. That's so cool. Hey, I wonder if this is that pretty, it might be. If there's a river running through here, which I think there is. This might be where I stop before there's no cars coming. Yeah, this is it. Look how pretty that is. I took pictures in here on a sunny day, but look how gorgeous that is. These are cypress trees. They grow big, huge root systems in the water. But that is so pretty. Prettier when it's really green, but they're starting to even lose the little ferns. But isn't that pretty? I love it. I love this area. It's so pretty. I could live right there. That'd be awesome. Not too pretty that way, but it's still okay. I gotta look to make sure there's nothing coming behind me. Anyway, that is it. That was cool. I think we pulled over up here and walked back here, and I took some pictures last time we were here. Anyway, actually, I did do the 337 all the way, because 336 went that way, and I think that was the really pretty one. But anyway, I'm on Highway 83. Wow, I saw these orange cypress trees down here and all along this road, so there's got to be a creek. Oh crap, I hope I don't get stuck down in here with no way to turn around. I went down this little road just because I saw all these orange cypress trees, how they're turning orange, and got a low water crossing, so I'm going to turn around. It's actually no outlet anyway. I got to turn around and go back, but I saw this, you can see a creek running through here, and it's got these big, huge cypress trees. Look how big those babies are. They're so cool. Anyway, I Gotta start heading back, I guess. I kind of run down a little gravel road, which I didn't really think of. Anyway, bye. Well, I'm heading back north again, and you can see I'm back that way. I hit all those clouds that came through last night, so I'm heading back north, and I'm getting some blue skies, but I don't know why. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon, and the temperature's dropped again. It got chilly. So I'm going to have to change out my gloves and this jacket, put on that winter ski one with the fleece liner. It's getting nippy. But this is perfect riding. I mean, God, I could ride all day in this weather. I just so much love the cool weather. It can be cold and I'll just dress for it and still ride. It's just beats the heck out of the heat when it's 100 degrees. It's just so, you can't do anything to keep cool, not even in the wind. It's like riding in an oven. So give me winter, and that's when I want to ride. My legs are okay because I got these are still mesh pants, but they're not cold because I'm blocked by this. But I even have my vent closed, and my hands aren't cold because I got those little things to block the wind from my hands. Really helps my wife in the back too, having those little things on there, because of the wind just kind of bypasses her a lot more too. And I don't need the ones on the sides. It's just those were fine. But anyway, getting a little chilly. Next time I stop and get some gas, I might go ahead and put the other jacket on. Maybe leave the rain liner on and just put that other jacket on. It'll keep me pretty warm. This mesh kind of air goes through it and it just hits that liner, and it just feels kind of chilly. If I had on a liner underneath that, it'd be fine. But anyway, what is it now? Yeah, 66. I think I did hit a peak of 70 way back there, but it's starting to drop, and it's really going to drop once the sun goes down. Anyway, more later. Bye. Is this a cool little church or what? It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see how old or young some of you are. I'm at the LBJ Ranch. I'm going to go over to the house. I think it's this way. But see how any of you guys remember or even heard about it in your history books, but I was a kid, and I remember I was probably 5 or 6 years old when John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And I remember watching it on black and white television when I was a kid. And I actually remember my mom crying when it happened. It happened in Dallas. He was shot. I don't know, there's conspiracy theory of maybe a couple people shooting from the buildings up there. But anyway, after he was assassinated, Lyndon Baines Johnson took over. The vice president took over. And this is where he's from. This is his, they call it the Texas White House. I guess at the time it was really pretty, but this is I think it's the road to his house. I went through here one time. They made us go all the way around because there was some kind of a dumb bicycle race going on here. I don't know if he's buried. Yep, he's buried in there. There's the Johnson family cemetery, so he's probably buried in there. Look at all the pecan trees out there. Awesome. They sell a lot of pecans around here too. There's that little church I went to over there. Anyway, it's getting late, so I need to head home, but it's actually, whoa, look at the deer right there. See him? Her? Pretty cute. Anyway, this is the entrance to his house. And it's a huge ranch. Huge. I mean, it's a working ranch. It's down here a ways, but it's actually a working ranch because they have cattle. There's lots of deer around here. Check this out. Oop, they're taking off. Oh, babies too. I didn't realize it was so far down this way, but I don't want to tour. Oh, it's straight ahead. I'm not going to, oh man, I don't want to turn left and go all the way around. It's straight ahead because you can see the little, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go that way. You can see the little guardhouse where the Secret Service used to be. His house is down there, but I guess it's, I don't want to go all the way around the back way. That's stupid. It's right there. But anyway, little history lesson. Bye. Anyway, I was reading on the way out that Johnson was president from 1963 until 1969. So that means Kennedy was shot in 63. So I was probably 59, 6, I was probably 4. But I remember it. Anyway, that place was never open to the public until they all passed away. I think his wife lived for many, many years afterwards, because even when I moved here, my wife and I moved here in 1985, you couldn't get in that house or anywhere near it because Lady Bird was still alive, so the Secret Service were still there. And they were still protecting her. So it didn't open to the public where you could actually go on the grounds until she passed away. Which is pretty cool. Anyway, the whole city is named after him. Anyway,